Well, welcome to the First United Bank Center. I am Lucas Kinsey. This is Kent Johnson. Or today, for Happy Halloween to everyone, this is Magnum P.I., and I am, call me either Knight Rider or I've also been called Starsky and Hutch today. That was the look we were going for. And in the words of Central Missouri head coach Dave Slifer, are you kidding me? I get paid to do this today? We're watching some great college basketball. Glad to have you joining us. It's the D2CCA Tipoff Classic sponsored by Suddenlink, and we are on the final day. And we have the West Texas A&M Lady Buffs set to take on Southwestern Oklahoma State. The Bulldogs out of Weatherford, Oklahoma. KJ, WT 0-2. Southwestern Oklahoma State 1-1 record after the Bulldogs got a big 86-80 win yesterday against the Jennies of Central Missouri. The Lady Buffs are 0-2, but they have played very tough in losses to Drury yesterday and then Central Missouri on the first day of this tournament. And so for Southwestern Oklahoma State, a team that nearly made it to the Elite Eight last year, they looked really sharp yesterday in that full court style, making threes, forcing turnovers. The Lady Buffs will have their hands full.
Yeah, they were very fluid offensively yesterday. They like to push the tempo. The Lady Buffs have played well in both their two opening games, but they have been guilty of stumbling over a 5 or 7 minute period, resulting in a double-digit deficit that then they have struggled to overcome. They've fallen behind 19, they've fallen behind 17, closed it to 4, closed it to 5. They need to not fall behind, take the lead, play even, do whatever. They can do it.
For West Texas A&M, how impressive has Zam Roberts been in her first two games, Kent, averaging 22 points, 6.5 rebounds. She's dishing out assists as well. She looks very comfortable in a different uniform this year.
Yeah, we watched her play at Eastern New Mexico and didn't really realize the scoring potential that she had. We saw the ball handling and the defensive skills. Now we're seeing her carry the load. I don't think that's the plan for her to do, but she's stepping up, and you need scoring, averaging 21 points a game.
All right, Magnum P.I., we're going to take a timeout. We'll come back with some Lady Buff basketball against the Bulldogs. You're watching the D2CCA Tip-Off Classic, sponsored by Suddenlink. Back after these messages.
Joints begin to fail. It's more than an inconvenience. The relentless grinding pain slows you down and can even stop you from doing the things you enjoy in life. At Physicians Surgical Hospitals, our skilled orthopedic experts are using advanced robotic surgeries to get you back to being you sooner with a less painful recovery. We're doing more than restoring joints. Joints begin to fail. It's more than an inconvenience. The relentless grinding pain slows you down and can even stop you from doing the things you enjoy in life. At Physicians Surgical Hospitals, our skilled orthopedic experts are using advanced robotic surgeries to get you back to being you sooner with a less pain.
Welcome back to the First United Bank Center. Let's start with Southwestern Oklahoma State, starting lineup for head coach Kelsey Music's team. Number 20, Lauren Ramey, 6'1 junior from Kiefer, Oklahoma. She has been shooting the lights out in this tournament. Great three-point shooter. Also starting, number 23, Macy Gore, 5'7 sophomore from Tologa, Oklahoma. Talented guard. Number 32, Bethany Franks, 5'11 senior from Norman, Oklahoma. All GAC performer, third in scoring last season, second in rebounds. Number 33, Carly Gore, sister of Macy, 5'9 sophomore from Tologa, and she's having a good tournament as well for the Bulldogs. And then the star player, Makira Tramble, 5'10 sophomore from Shawnee, Oklahoma. She had an outstanding game yesterday. Makira Tramble, 29 points, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. So that rounds out the starting lineup for Southwestern Oklahoma State. Now let's turn our attention to the Lady Buffs of West Texas A&M. Their head coach, Josh Prock, first season at WT after coming over from Eastern New Mexico. The Lady Buffs 0-2 record. They'll try to get the first win of the season, and the starting lineup will look like this. Number 3, Haley Janssens. She's a 5'11 junior out of Moreno Valley, California, transfer from Mount San Jacinto Junior College. Number 11, Zam Roberts, 5'7 junior from Portales, New Mexico. Again, 22 points a game average through the first 2 ball games, 6.5 rebounds as well. Taylor Williams, happy birthday, Taylor Williams. Today her birthday, and so Taylor, a 5'7 senior, originally from Memphis, Tennessee, transfer from Christian Brothers. Number 21, 6'2 senior post from Los Lunas, New Mexico, Olivia Lewis. She was outstanding yesterday for West Texas A&M. In a loss to Drury, she scored 19 points, hauled in 15 rebounds, and had 3 shot blocks. And rounding out the starting lineup, Jayla Burgess, 6'2 freshman from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Played her high school ball at Tulsa Union, and actually with Jayla 2 days ago got to meet her mom and her grandmother and her aunt after one of the games, and they said they enjoy watching the broadcast. And Kent, they agreed with you and I both. They said Jayla has a lot of untapped potential, and her grandma is telling her, Jayla, shoot that ball.
You know, last year she started to make her mark defensively. They're looking for her, as you say, to be more offensive this year. What's going to be interesting, how is Josh Prock going to get his Lady Buffs to defend Makira Tramble, because they really don't have an athlete like her that they put on the floor.
Again, yesterday, Southwestern Oklahoma State, 86 points. They made, for the game, 16 three-pointers, and there's a quick bucket right off the start from the opening tip. They get it to Lauren Ramey. She gets a layup, and the Bulldogs lead 2-0. Southwestern getting comfortable playing on this floor, KJ. They were here last year for the regional tournament, and the opening possession results in a turnover committed by the Lady Buffs. You can't commit those kind of turnovers. You know that you're going to get pressure from Southwestern, that unforced.
And we have seen that in the previous 2 games, those early turnovers without shots.
So the Bulldogs work in the half-court set. Carly Gore outside to her sister Macy. Good passing team, this Bulldog team. Makira Tramble, step back 3, hit the front rim, and a rebound for Jayla Burgess. Burgess careless with the ball, nearly lost it, gets it to Zam Roberts, over to Taylor Williams. And just like the Lady Buffs saw yesterday with Drury, Southwestern will trap you in the backcourt, they'll trap you in the front court. Janssens tries a shot just outside the paint, missed it. And a good rebound for the Bulldogs. Open 3, Macy Gore in rhythm. Cash money there. And so just like that, with 8:49 to play first quarter, it's a quick 5-0 lead for Southwestern Oklahoma State. This is just a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. Kent, you got to be ready. You got to be back on defense.
Yeah, watch the defense chase. That was Haley Janssens, went under the basket thinking there was going to be a dribble drive. She was going to help. There was no one to help with. Her player was out on the wing. Josh Prock saw it, realized, hey, we've turned the ball over once. We've missed a layup, and now we haven't got back on defense. Let's get this ship righted real quick.
This is the 3rd game of the day. We'll have one more following this one. It'll be the West Texas A&M men, the number 3 ranked team in the country. They'll take on Damon College in a rematch of what happened last year at the Elite 8.
Yeah, the NCAA quarterfinals.
Yeah.
The Buffs got off to a fast start up there, and really their style of play is very favorable against a team like Damon, but it's a different year. Certainly with the Buffaloes, it's new faces. Damon returns 12 letter winners and 5 starters, and as we've said many times, one of the premier true big men in college basketball in Andrew Sisko.
That was a good view there of the Southwestern Oklahoma State bench. Head coach Kelsey Musick, Kent, she loves her costumes. Talked to her yesterday. She said she loves Halloween and loves candy, but with Kelsey Musick, she also loves winning.
Yeah.
And they've done a lot of that in her time in Weatherford, Oklahoma. 211 wins and just 121 losses. This feels like a program that is poised to make a run deep in postseason, and she's got a lot of returners from a team last year that was one game away from the Elite Eight.
Yeah, Great American Conference is going to have their hands full when they face Southwestern Oklahoma.
Out of the timeout, Olivia Lewis is open and buries a three. There's an element of her game that...
You know, she struggled in the opener against Central Missouri, but yesterday we saw what she's capable of in the loss to Drury.
Yeah, scored 19 points. Ramey, we know she can shoot it. She takes it from the corner, missed it. Nobody blocked out Bethany Franks on the backside, so Southwestern gets another crack. Whip pass, too strong. And a turnover. Yeah, with Lewis, she made that three, and then it reminded me of Michael Jordan back in the playoff series against the Blazers when he went down the court. Olivia held up her hands, but I think she was saying, who knew?
Yeah, she had the 19 points yesterday, but also had 15 rebounds.
Normally makes her money down in the paint. That's where she's at now. She'll turn, left hand, too strong. Good defense by Bethany Franks. Just started first quarter action, 7:40 left from the First United Bank Center. We appreciate everyone watching here on the LSC Digital Network. Franks will go under and have that shot rejected. 7th shot block this season already for Lewis. Zam Roberts, left hand, flip shot, yes.
And we're all tied up. Momentum just ebbs and flows.
And it starts with the defense. On day one, the Lady Buffs against Central Missouri had 9 shot blocks as a team.
Long three by Tramble.
And Lewis shields off Franks and secures the rebound. Right now, and this may be by design, we're not seeing as much pressure in the backcourt by Southwestern. Taylor Williams,
happy birthday!
She knocks it down. Hopefully we can see more of that. You ought to knock down some threes on your birthday, right? It's an 8-5 lead for West Texas A&M. Ramey faces up against Burgess. Tramble.
Another block.
Yep. Lewis came over, helped Machenbacher out.
Tell you what, she is a presence inside, speaking of Olivia.
Roberts dishes, and that's a two-pointer for Jayla Burgess on a really nice find from Zam.
10-0 run for the Lady Buffs. Southwestern Oklahoma jumped out to a 5-0 start.
The paint cleared out, and Ramey takes a runner. Burgess blocks it. That is what we are seeing defensively, the Lady Buffs. It is tough to get shots off in the paint because of the length. Burgess, really is listed as a guard, but her wingspan.
How about 3 block shots in the first 3:55?
Got to contest the threes, though. They get out and cover up on Tramble. An open shot just beyond the free throw line for Gore is no good, and the Lady Buffs push ahead. Machenbacher, she'll shoot it from the top. Had a good look, but missed it. She's had a good start, Kent, transferring over from Minnesota State Moorhead. The team we just saw win on the men's side in our previous game. Gore with a step-back two-pointer is
nice
good.
Shot.
10-7. We've liked Machenbacher, good athlete, good hustle defensively. She's had 2 games averaging 5.5 rebounds from the guard spot. Olivia Lewis into the paint, finds her teammate Zam Roberts. They've done that a few times in their career.
Takes that pass, jump stop, and pops it.
Tramble draws 2, kicks to Franks. Easy shot there for Bethany Franks. And Tramble right now is taking advantage of the mismatch. She's got Machenbacher trying to stay with her, and Tramble is taller and stronger, so she's getting her down into the paint.
Taller, stronger, and she plays like a guard.
Olivia Lewis faces up. She misses a 2. Williams tries to get in there and get an offensive rebound. They're tied up. As good hustle from both sides. It's going to be West Texas A&M ball. We'll have some subs in. Haley Jansen's back on the floor, and Jillian Sowell. There you go, Taylor.
Good hustle, Taylor, getting up there. Elevating every bit of her 5'10".
Three-point lead for WT. Machenbacher squares up. 3-pointers off the mark. Tramble quickly ahead. and Ramey was fouled.
Yeah, Zam lost track of the basketball and had her back to the ball when the inlet pass came in.
And that's because they thought Carly Gore was going to shoot it. That was an excellent
She was ready
fake.
to box out, and she got faked on that one.
Carly Gore and Macy Gore, 3-year players.
Madison Cast replaces Jayla Burgess.
And the free throw off the front rim. And
two-shot opportunity.
Two shots, ladies. You look at yesterday in that performance for Southwestern Oklahoma State. 3 players scored in double figures. Lauren Ramey, who's at the line right now, 16 points on 4 of 10 from the three-point line.
Ramey knocks down the second. Makes it a 2-point game at 12-10 West Texas.
Jansen's has it on the perimeter. Sal, she'll take the 3 and airball it, but Machenbacher's there for the rebound. Zam Roberts open, 3-pointer up and down and good.
When her shot goes up, it goes way up.
Yeah.
She has got one arc, and it is a pretty shot. 15-10 Lady Buffs.
Strong drive, and Gore takes the defender with her and scores.
She has 7 of the Dogs' 12.
And now we're starting to see some of these Halloween costumes, Kent. We were worried that you and I and the Thunder Vision crew, we were going to be the only ones dressed up. A missed shot from Zam Roberts, then she tries to come in and get her own rebound. I think she stepped out of bounds when she had touched the ball.
Yeah, we've got a sumo wrestler in the house. Our Spirit Squad's dressed up down on the baseline. We've got a Teletubby in the band.
We got to keep our eyes open for the athletic director as well.
But we're not supposed to know who he is.
I know. That's the tricky part. Tramble backs down the defense. Flip
good
shot.
Defense.
Yep, no good. That was a nice job by Machenbacher.
Yep.
The Lady Buffs have numbers, 3-on-2. They didn't take advantage, and Southwestern quickly gets back defensively. Madison Cast misses her shot from the left wing, and it'll go back to the Bulldogs. Mentioned Kelsey Music, Kent, and I believe her husband is involved with the athletic staff at Southwestern Oklahoma State as well. They've made Weatherford their home, and the Bulldogs, as you said, in the Great American Conference.
They're having a rough year in football, but they can certainly look forward to a basketball season.
A deep 3 here for Gore,
Bang.
and she's on. What a start here for Carly Gore.
10 points through 7-15.
Yeah, 10 of the 15 points as she ties it up. Sal takes a 2. Can't connect. And Lady Buffs one and done on most of their possessions.
Chasing on defense again.
Oh, and this time Macy Gore gets on a three-point party. It hits it. And this is, you can tell, this is something that Kelsey Music, either strategy-wise with West Texas A&M or just to save her players stamina-wise, they're not going with full-court pressure after they make the basket. Bulldogs lead by 3. Ramey will put it up. Missed it, but it went right into the hands of Bethany Franks. And a travel is going to be called against Carly Gore. Back onto the floor for WT will be Olivia Lewis and Jayla Burgess. Yep, took steps. So we'll see what the Lady Buffs dial up here. Coach Prock, who said he was happy with his team's performance yesterday. Felt like they played much better against Drury than what they did against Central Missouri on day 1. Lewis down inside to Lauren Taylor, who's in the game. Taylor can't make her little shot in the paint, but Lewis is there for a rebound. And then Bethany Franks takes it right back. You think you have a rebound, and all of a sudden the Bulldogs are there to take it away. Two-pointer. is good.
Southwestern Oklahoma displaying excellent ball movement. They have really got the Lady Buff defense not on the run but on the scramble. They're chasing the passes. Here's Taylor with the drive.
And there's a good left-hand finish. But the Lady Buffs don't get back, and Makaira Tramble beats everyone down the floor. And then she lost a handle on her shot, and it goes over the backboard.
She turns around and says, how did I do that?
Yeah. There's Taylor's last bucket. And
nice strong drive.
That's what they need from Lauren. Again, last year transferred over, averaged 6 points a game, and Coach Brock feels like she's capable of doing more damage.
How about from 17?
Tried it.
Too strong. Had an opportunity to get the rebound.
Didn't get in there aggressive enough, and so Southwestern gets it back. Steps. Oh, no, they called an offensive foul. I thought Franks had traveled, and they're going to get an offensive foul. I didn't see that one.
Here we go. Franks drives, gets around. Do you think they called it when she brushed by Olivia?
I guess.
I think Olivia was trying to get out of the way so she didn't get the block.
Strange call there. Sal off the bounce. A two-pointer is good. And that takes us to, as that shot nearly went down, a high-octane first quarter. Southwestern Oklahoma State leads 20-19 after the first quarter. We'll come back. Here's a look at Sal's last shot, up and in. You're watching the D2CCA Tipoff Classic, sponsored by Sudlink. Back after this.
80 years, the Lone Star Conference has been committed to excellence. What began in 1831 as a 5-team conference has grown to 18 institutions spanning 4 states. And while membership has changed, the pursuit of athletic success and academic excellence has never wavered. 119 national championships, over 2,000 All-Americans, and nearly 300 academic All-Americans. Celebrating 90 years of success, this is the Lone Star Conference.
WT student athletes drink low-fat chocolate milk post-workout because it helps replenish and restore muscles quickly to their peak potential. Scientific studies suggest that the immediate benefits of low-fat chocolate milk include boosted performance, improved training, and higher recovery rates in athletes. Add low-fat chocolate milk to your post-workout routine.
Go Bucks! KJ, we said we wanted some Halloween music. The WT Pet Band providing one of my favorites, Thriller.
Got Thriller. A lot of fun here at the First United Bank Center. We got a 1-point game. The stat sheet reflects that as well. Both teams with 8 field goals. Lady Buffs with 20 attempts. Bulldogs with 19. Both teams 3 of 7 from 3. Lady Buffs have 12 rebounds, 11 for the Bulldogs. The difference? Bulldogs have been to the free throw line. They've made 1. That's the difference in the ball game.
Yeah.
Ready to start the second? Southwestern Oklahoma State leading West Texas A&M 20-19. Fun Sunday afternoon at the First United Bank Center.
Bulldogs will bring the starting lineup onto the floor. In fact, have not gone to the bench yet. The bench did play very well yesterday in the 86-80 win over Central Missouri. Macy Gore just abuses the defense there and finishes strong. She gets fouled, and so she'll go to the free throw line. Chance to turn the 0-2 into the 0-3. And look at this replay. That was a good job there. This strength, and she finishes and converts at the line as well. Gore sisters came to play today.
Yes, they did. Macy just averaging 2.5 over the first few games. Carly, though, had 15 against Central Missouri and is averaging 13 in this tournament.
Shot missed, but Lewis keeps it alive, and now she'll try a 2 short. So 2 chances there for a bucket. Lady Buffs unsuccessful. So they trail by 4, 23-19. Got to hang close, got to stay in this one. with a very dangerous offensive team, Southwestern Oklahoma State. Franks off-balance shot, missed it. Long rebound, a battle for it, and Taylor's on the floor and somehow ends up in the hands of Ramey. And now Tramble.
It ends up in Tramble's hands, and that's not a good thing for WT.
Fortunate bounce into the hands of an All-American, Makira Tramble.
And again, the first 5 points of the quarter scored by Southwestern Oklahoma.
Burgess, great move, couldn't finish. Another offensive rebound by Lewis. The shot was partially blocked on Taylor Williams' try. And we're just seeing some really good defense here in this second quarter by Southwestern. Foul called against WT. Tramble to the line. And the Bulldogs they go in spurts, and you cannot let them do what they're doing right now, which is go on these runs.
Yeah.
Because similar to what we have seen with the West Texas A&M men, there's a look at Tramble getting fouled. If you let that run go too long, it can go to 12, 13, 14 points sometimes, and you look up at the scoreboard and you're going, how are we down by 16 points?
It happens quick. Well, this was a one-point game.
Yeah.
20-19. We've played a minute and a half.
Makira Tramble.
And it's now a 9-point game.
Tramble with 5 points. She has 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Lewis double team to Zam. Left-hand shot is good. Lead cut back to 7. And Roberts again carrying the Lady Buffs with 9 points. Got to grab those rebounds. Olivia Lewis does.
Don't pick it up there, Olivia.
Nope, she's trapped, in trouble, and then a foul will be called. I think they're going to get Shamika Smith, the freshman from Norman. Nope, they called her Avery Walker-Henry. She looks surprised.
Yeah, you don't get in that triangle just across the center stripe over on the sideline. That is prime trap territory.
You could call it the Bermuda Triangle right there. Not a place you want to be. Of course, with your shirt today, can't you look like you're ready to go to Bermuda? Here's Haley Jansen's. She tries a deep shot, misses it. WT now under 30. They're shooting 36% from the field. Walker-Henry, no help comes, and she goes right past the defense for an easy layup. So this is a great start for Southwestern, a 10-2 start in the second quarter. They lead by 9. Taylor Williams, dangerous pass that Lewis has to save somehow, and then a foul is called in the paint against the Bulldogs. Who did they get? This pass was really very dangerous.
They got Carly Gore.
Okay.
That'll be her first, the Dogs' second of the quarter.
Zam from the top of the key, and she continues the hot shooting.
She throws the inbound, sets a screen under the basket in the paint, clears out for the 3, and makes a steal at the other end now.
Oh, and she lost it. Tramble took it away. Walker-Henry trying to slide one underneath, missed it. Jansen secures the rebound. It's a big possession here with the Lady Buffs down by 7. Williams, ball stripped away. Good hands from Carly Gore. 3-on-1 now for the Dogs. Shamika Smith, left-hand layup. Nice feed from Carly Gore. There's a shot, and it is good again.
Man.
Shazam. Again, the competitor that number 11 is pretty special. Tramble goes up. Great block from Machenbacher. And that nearly turned over. Good passing. Machenbacher, left hand, needed to get that one. Lewis grabs the rebound and then is pushed.
Yeah.
That was one Carly was looking to see who was coming over defensively and short-armed it.
Carly rushed it.
It's a 6-point lead.
Her second personal foul. 3 team fouls.
Zam Roberts, KJ, 14 points. 6 of 8 from the field. 2 for 2 from the three-point line.
You know, she'd be the tourney MVP if the Buffs, Lady Buffs, just had a couple wins under their belt.
Yep.
She still may be, because you take her points away and look where you'd be then.
Good passing around the perimeter. Shot clock down to 9 seconds. Machenbacher slips and travels. Sam Roberts with some encouragement from Machenbacher. Said, come on, get it back, girl. Let's go. 5 minutes remain. A deep three-pointer, in and out, no good. The rebound is going to go out of bounds. Last touch by Janssens. That was Morgan Smith. Good to see her on the floor. Kent, she had an injury yesterday. It looked pretty bad. But she's out here, tough competitor, sophomore out of Plano, Texas, the transfer from Regis University. She got hot yesterday, made some three-pointers. Sal trying to guard Smith, and she blocked the shot. The rebound to Janssens. Got to be careful. And nice job there by Haley to secure it back to the point guard, Zam Roberts. Lady Buffs trail by 6. Roberts in traffic. Back to Jayla Burgess. The three-pointer was off from the time it left her hands. It hit the front rim. Some missed opportunities for WT.
Charge or a walk.
It was contact, but a travel before the contact, says the official Randall Arbuckle. Takes us to the media timeout. A look at that last one. Yep, her feet kind of went up and down. Playing the Ghostbusters now as they've got the sumo wrestler out on the court. 32-26. You never know what's going to happen on Halloween. We're back after this timeout on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network.
Welcome to MetaDrive Pharmacy, Canyon's hometown pharmacy for over 32 years. We greet you by name, and our pharmacists take the time to counsel you and answer all your questions. Our Health Mart Pharmacy specializes in serving our community with fast, friendly, professional service and the highest quality medicines and health products. We accept most insurance plans, including Medicaid and Medicare, and we offer free in-town delivery to your home or business. Come visit us for all your healthcare needs.
This is what a new heart valve looks like. This is what a bypassed artery looks like. And this is what a repaired aortic aneurysm looks like. The BSA Heart and Vascular Team is here to help you live life to the fullest. From our state-of-the-art cardiac technologies to our dedicated heart specialists, our goal is to help you take the very best care of your heart so you can enjoy everything else that matters to you. BSA for life.
She's a proud sponsor of the Lady Buffs.
32-26 our score, Southwestern Oklahoma with the lead. Right now it's a battle between Zam Roberts, Macy Gore. Gore with 11 for the Bulldogs, 4 of 5 from the floor, 2 of 2 from 3. Zamry Roberts, 6 of 8 from the field, 2 of 2 from three-point line.
Here's Lewis. They double-team her. And it's turned over. The teams collide together, and a jump ball is called. And the possession arrow shows it'll stay with West Texas A&M. Look at this. Late October, the third game of the season, and you got players diving on the floor. Right now, though, Southwestern Oklahoma State has a player that is injured. And so they're going to come out and check on, I believe it is Shamika Smith. And hopefully she's okay. Let's step aside for a timeout. We'll come back with more basketball here from the First United Bank Center after this. Okay, that was good there to see Shamika Smith get up. And she's going to go back and get checked out from the training staff. But it is after the possession arrow, or the jump ball, excuse me, it's West Texas A&M ball. Inbound throw underneath the basket. Ken, it's been stuck at this 32-26 score for the last several minutes. The Bulldogs are in a scoring drought of 2:05, but the Lady Buffs, they can't score either.
Yep. Here's Roberts on the wing.
Got to get rid of it, Zam. And they didn't realize how much time was on the shot clock, and Josh Prock.
He's frustrated.
Yeah.
Because, they just talked about what they were going to do. They had a free timeout.
Morgan Smith out to Franks, got Olivia Lewis in the air. Tramble will take it from that spot, miss it. Avery Walker-Henry, who is only 5'7", grabs the offensive rebound and gets the putback. That stops the scoring drought that the Bulldogs were on. Good pass.
Nice pass.
That's two players, two returning freshmen, if you will, that have some experience together. Jillian to Jayla for 2 points. And back to a 6-point lead, 34-28, Southwestern Oklahoma State. Walker-Henry tries the two, can't get that one to fall, and Lewis is there to clean it up. They got numbers, 2-on-1. Machenbacher will go at the defense, and that's going to be a blocking foul. So Carly will go to the free throw line. Machenbacher has not scored today, struggling from the field 0 of 3. Maybe she can get herself going at the line.
Morgan Smith picks up her first personal, team foul number 4 against the Dogs. Machenbacher, 83%er from the line this weekend. Goes to the line for 2. What I like is when she went in for that layup attempt, she made sure to get her body between the ball and the defender so that it wasn't a case of, the ball's getting knocked out of bounds or blocked or stolen.
1 of 2 free throws for Carly. We're down to 2 minutes and 40 seconds left before halftime. Tramble again goes deep into the paint. Just waiting for an open teammate. Walker-Henry with Zam harassing her. What a shot. Avery Walker-Henry. Again, played last year, redshirt freshman, if you will. And that is the flash that head coach Kelsey Musick thought she could see from this player.
She had 9 yesterday against Drury. She's got 6 already this afternoon.
Former Friendship Tiger. Three-pointer, no. Off the miss from Machenbacher.
Got to get that rebound when it gets on the floor.
Machenbacher slips, so Ramey keeps the dribble. And then Ramey's fouled by Olivia Lewis. Look at the replay here. Coach Prock upset about the foul call. Yeah.
Kind of a hip check.
Big stretch here. The Lady Buffs trail by 7.
Yep.
A whistle. Is it a foul before the shot?
It'll be a bump on the floor, I believe. Is that Lauren Taylor coming in behind Makaira Tramble?
And again, Kent, you go back to the lead being at 6 points for a 2.5-minute stretch, and WT not able to capitalize offensively. You're still in this game, but a minute 58 left for halftime. Southwestern, they can go on these explosive runs offensively, so you don't want to go into the locker room at halftime.
You go down 5 or 6, and they come out with 10 to start, and suddenly that hill's awfully steep.
The officials say no shot. It was a foul on the floor, so the Bulldogs inbound. Good defense. Deflected. They'll try it again from the opposite side. We appreciate everyone watching here on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network. It's been such a fun weekend. A lot of great basketball. Good cut from Walker-Henry.
Yeah.
And the pass from Bethany Franks, the senior, on the mark.
Lady Buff defense kind of fell asleep there. Hate to say it, but that made the Bulldogs look awfully good.
Okay, they needed that bucket. Zam puts it in from 15 feet there, and so the lead is back to 7. Lady Buffs trying to get a stop, and they're going to get Makira Tramble with an illegal screen, shielding off the Lady Buffs defense as Gore was dribbling down. Look at it on the replay. This is when you do pick up basketball, right, at the Y, but Randall Arbuckle, the official there, makes the call, and Tramble picked up that foul. How many fouls does she have? Just 1. Burgess, go to work. She throws it right back out. She was right under the basket against Tramble. Janssens will drive and put it in off the window.
That's what it's there for. Her first bucket of the game.
38-33. Gore, ball stripped away into the hands of Franks. And Franks is fouled. Good strong move. Franks goes against Janssens. Here's a look at the last play for Janssens.
Nice shot.
She meant to do that, right?
Yes, I think she did. Bethany Franks goes to the line, shooting twice after the foul on Haley Janssens, her first, the Lady Buffs' 5th. Lady Buffs down by 5.
You know, last year Kelsey Music told us at the regional tournament, Bethany Franks, heart and soul of this team.
1 shot.
And you would think it would be number 34.
Yeah. Well, 34 is definitely the most talented in terms of what she can do, scoring and passing and rebounding. Franks is that leader, that captain, kind of holds everything together. Janssens wants a 3 from the top, and there's a great shot from the California girl.
Scores the last 5 points, pulls the Lady Buffs within 3, 40 seconds to play.
And that's a travel. Yeah, Gore went into the paint. Carly Gore did.
Yeah, good defense by Motzenbacher there.
Macy, excuse me. That was Macy Gore that was trying to make something happen. And now it's back to a 3-point lead for Southwestern Oklahoma State. Double ball screen here. Motzenbacher trapped. Gets it back to Janssens. And a steal. Franks read that pass the entire way.
And the Lady Buffs playing this last couple minutes with Sam Roberts on the bench.
Tramble slices through the defense and draws a foul. That was one that Burgess had initial post position on that previous play. Pass wasn't thrown on time. It was thrown late. And Franks made the Lady Buffs pay with the steal. Makira Tramble. You know, it's interesting, Kent. Only 5 points for Tramble. She's struggling from the field, but she makes that free throw 1 of 9. But doesn't it still seem like she's controlling the game out there?
Yeah, you have to pay attention to her. She's the player on the football field. You have to put a spy on or a shadow to account for her, because she can beat you. She will beat you.
Yeah, she has 5 rebounds, 3 assists, a couple of steals. Sal takes the 2, and she double dribbled before she put the shot up with 4.9 seconds.
Lady Buffs had it within 3. Now it's 5. Don't reach in.
Macy Gore, a desperation 3 that nearly went in off the glass. Wow, that was close. So we will head to the locker room. Halftime score. Southwestern Oklahoma State will take a 5-point lead into the locker room, 41-36 at the break. When we come back after these messages, Kent Johnson will visit with men's associate head coach Chris Gove. Some great holiday hoops here on Halloween. See if Chris likes the costume. We're back after these messages on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network.
When joints begin to fail, it's more than an inconvenience. The relentless grinding pain slows you down and can even stop you from doing the things you enjoy in life. At Physicians Surgical Hospitals, our skilled orthopedic experts are using advanced robotic surgeries to get you back to being you sooner with a less painful recovery. We're doing more than restoring joints. We're restoring lives.
A smile is understood in any language. It represents joy, love, and shows you care. At Full Smile Dental, our mission is to build lifelong relationships, one smile at a time. by providing accessible, compassionate, quality care with the personal touch of friendship. Come see us at Full Smile Dental, located in Canyon, Amarillo, Dumas, and Dalhart, and ask us about our free Whitening for Life program.
Get to the office for grins and giggles.
The best tailgates start with the best beef, and the best beef starts with Market Street. Market Street, where we do beef the best.
Welcome to Shimon Dental Group, where every day we're excited to see our patients and treat them like family. We are dedicated to providing you with the highest quality care in a friendly and comfortable environment. Shimon Dental Group's patient-focused philosophy puts your needs front and center.
We are constantly investing in leading-edge technology. Innovations that speed the treatment process and improve aesthetics. We're expanding the breadth of our cosmetic and restorative services through training to provide the best possible outcomes.
Just with the level of commitment that they show to taking care of my family and I, it's absolutely unmatched in this town, so I've been very happy with them.
Brightening smiles for more than 3 decades.
Contact Shimon Dental Group for your appointment today.
Welcome back to the First United Bank Center. We are halftime. Southwestern Oklahoma State Dogs leading the Lady Buffs 32-26. The third game of today's D2CCA Tipoff Classic, sponsored by Suddenlink. Coming up after this will be the finale of the 3-day 12-team tournament, and what a fun time it's been. We're going to have a rematch of the NCAA quarterfinals last year up in Evansville when West Texas A&M's Buffaloes host the Damon Wildcats. And when you talk about Damon, you've got to talk about their All-American center, Andrew Sisko.
Yeah, he's a load. Last year in the Elite Eight, I thought we actually did a pretty good job on him, and I looked at the stat sheet, and I think it said 29 and 22. So he's very talented. You watched him play last night, and he got 3 fouls right away in the first half. I was very disappointed in the reffing because I wanted him to play 40 minutes last night.
I get that.
But that's what's fun about these tournaments is you get done beating a really good team, and you have like 20 minutes to enjoy it. And today's going to be who's got something left in the tank and what we're going to do with it. So it should be fun to watch. He's a great player.
You know, part of preseason practice is just the conditioning aspect. Now you roll into a tournament, not a 2-day tournament, but a 3-day tournament, and you're absolutely right. That third day, Colorado Mesa today, they had the late game last night, and they played the 1 o'clock game today, and it was showing.
Yeah. And the main thing with this is you have to go and you have to play. The one thing that we have this year that we really haven't had in the past is the 4 guys who've really played off the bench. There's no let-up at all. So the key for our guys is, hey, when you have your shot to go out there, play as hard as you can. When you're tired, take yourself out. We'll get somebody in, and they're going to go also. And we're playing at a pretty high level for 2 games. It's going to be who can do that and find a way to do it on their third day.
The drop-off when you go to the bench at any of the 5 spots is so minimal. Yesterday, the Buffs showed what they're capable of. You know, day one, it was like, okay, we're learning how to do this. But yesterday, Colorado Mesa ran into a buzzsaw, 72-63 the final score. The game was actually twice that wide, but you got to think – and I know as a coaching staff you say, let's not step too far, but that was a game against a quality opponent that the rest of the region looks at and says, the Buffs lost all those guys, and they're awfully, awfully good.
You can do that, but every game's different, and you got to be great. And in the grand scheme of things, who cares what anybody else in the region thinks? We have our guys in our locker room, and what we're doing, it's a fun team. It's a different style. It's a different group. Every year is different, even when you have a lot of returning players. But the first half we played yesterday, that was sitting at halftime talking to the coaches, and I'm going, that's as good a half as I've seen played in this gym in the 8 years starting now. That's as good a half as I've seen in the 8 years. The guys were all focused. They were together. They were doing it on both ends of the court. It wasn't just scoring on one end. They were pretty tight and connected on defense.
You know, we talked yesterday about the things that the young freshman Jesse Oeasy was doing other than scoring to contribute. Yesterday, we saw what he can do offensively.
Jesse what he's doing out there, he's just a shell of what he's going to be. When he's with Coach Henderson for a good year or two, wait till you see it, because he can shoot the ball, and day by day it's pretty good. The one thing with him is, as big as he is, he can cover a center, but when he's on a guard, it's not a mismatch. We had a player at Winona State we used to coach named Kellen Taylor who by his second or third year, when the other team would run a ball screen and he'd be the guy coming out there to defend, there was point guards in the league who'd stop the guy and say, nope, go back, you come up. And we actually had it where that was the guy who went and played the ball screen, and then the guy just said, screw it, I don't want a ball screen, because it was bringing the wrong person into the play. He's getting there. He's improving every day, but he's just like everybody else, getting along, and it's been fun to watch him.
Now, we talk about defending Damon, the big guy, Cisco inside, but they've got three guards, Fastiero, McDonald, and Salzburg, that can carry the load as well.
They have a lot of respect for their coach. He's a good guy. Those guys play hard. They play smart. I think we're going to see some zone, and they're going to try to buy some minutes with that. And then the coach's son actually coming off the bench is a huge key. He can really shoot the ball, and they kind of hide him on the bench, and they have their 5 starters returning, and then this guy comes in, and you're thinking, oh, okay, he must be. And he can let it go, and he actually carried him the second half toward the last 10 minutes against Moorhead. So we really have to focus when he gets into the game and not give him any open looks.
They are a fun team to watch. The Buffaloes certainly are a fun team to watch, and it's going to be a fun game to watch.
You're hard to look at right now. You look like my cousin. It's not Tom Selleck. It's my cousin David Gove. And when I'm with my cousin David Gove, there's not a lot of intelligence being spoken. So it was hard to look at you this last couple minutes.
There's usually a nice cold beverage nearby, though. That's
at least one.
Hey, it's the Buffaloes and the Wildcats coming up at the conclusion of the Bulldogs and the Lady Buffs. We're at the half. SWOSU leading WT 41-36. You're watching the D2CCA Tipoff Classic, sponsored by Suddenlink.
This is a walk-on athlete. They train longer, put their heart into the game. This is the passion we're built on. It's why we put our heart into creating game day with a taste of Louisiana. Walk-ons, we live for this. This is a walk-on athlete. They train longer, put their heart into the game. This is the passion we're built on. It's why we put our heart into creating game day with a taste of Louisiana. Walk-ons, we live for this.
Halftime score, 41-36. Lucas Kinsey alongside Kent Johnson. We appreciate men's associate head coach Chris Gove stopping by to talk who knows what, Kent. Probably all kinds of fun stuff, basketball, Halloween, and the Buffs obviously will take on Damon College after this one. But for the Lady Buffs, the statistics we'll see up here on your screen are very even with the exception of one category.
And that's free throws. That's because the Bulldogs have gone to the line 5 times and made 4, and WT has not been there yet.
Yeah.
And that's kind of been the way the first half has been played. The Bulldogs attacking the paint, and the Lady Buffs operating more out of the perimeter. As we're joined by the Cape Crusader up here.
Oh, very nice. Well, there's a new Batman movie coming out, and so we just found out who's going to play Batman. It's Michael McBroom. It was Michael Keaton at one point.
And you got to admit, our costumes are love it, hate it. But really, if you're Josh Prock, on one hand, you've got to like the situation your team is in because you are in the ball game, and you have so far kind of nullified the play of Makira Tramble. She only has 5 points. You got to be happy with that. But then you look and you say, we've let Macy Gore score 11. We've let Avery Walker Henry get loose for several. And, you know, that can't happen.
Yeah.
We say it about Drury, but you can say it about the Buffaloes, the Bulldogs, anyone here in this field. The margin of error is slim, and if you fall asleep on one play and miss a shot at the other end, you're going to be behind 2 possessions real quick.
Yeah, for West Texas A&M with Josh Prock at halftime, what adjustments can be made? I mean, obviously, if you're not getting the free throw line, you got to be more aggressive, I guess. But you look at the scoring, and the one thing that stands out to me is you still need help. With Zam Roberts, 16 points. The next closest is Haley Jansen's with 5. And so you got to have maybe a little more balanced scoring.
Yeah, I mean, Zam Roberts is doing a heck of a job scoring, but I just don't feel comfortable myself with your point guard being the only scorer that you've got out there. I mean, that's what those other 4 ladies are for as well. We know they can score. We've seen what Burgess has done in the past.
Yeah.
Now, yesterday, we saw Olivia Lewis step up and start scoring. You know, she's got 3 points today, but Zam is carrying the load, and you need to be more balanced. Not that you take away her points and spread it, but you get other people to score as well.
All right, we're going to take one final timeout, and when we come back, we'll be ready to start second half play. West Texas A&M Lady Buffs trail Southwestern Oklahoma State 41-36, and we're back with more basketball after these messages.
Joints begin to fail. It's more than an inconvenience. The relentless grinding pain slows you down and can even stop you from doing the things you enjoy in life. At Physicians Surgical Hospitals, our skilled orthopedic experts are using advanced robotic surgeries to get you back to being you sooner with a less painful recovery. We're doing more than restoring joints. We're restoring lives.
Welcome back to the First United Bank Center. 41-36 our score. As the teams get their last minute instructions on the sideline. Crucial time for West Texas here, the start of the half. An opportunity to make up some ground, or you fall asleep and you lose some ground.
Yeah, they need a good start here to begin this third quarter. You know, Southwestern Oklahoma State head coach Kelsey Music, her team, they're going to make some adjustments as well. And if you're WT, you've defended the three-point line pretty well. They've only made 4 in the first half. The Bulldogs made 16 yesterday.
You got to think at some point Makira Tramble
starts scoring.
Is going to erupt, yeah.
She's been patient, and a lot of times dribbling down in the paint but looking to pass to teammates.
I mean, the first half from the floor, she only she took 9 shots. She made 1, and that's not the norm for her.
Ramey under the basket to Tramble, and Tramble lost it. Zam Roberts poked it free, and then Roberts picks up the foul. Crowd didn't like that one.
Yeah, you might have gone with Tramble on the body bump there.
On the inbound, Lewis deflects it. Bulldogs will try again. Talk about the competitor that Zam is, though. That should have been a mismatch, right? Tramble going into the paint against 5'7" Zam Roberts. Three-pointer, too strong. Good defense by Olivia Lewis, and Burgess secures the board. Jansen's nearly lost it. Lewis, great catch, and Olivia scores. I think that pass was going to be a turnover.
Very dangerous inlet pass there.
Great hands by Lewis. Well, you remember, Josh Prock said, Zam was my Tom Brady and Olivia was Gronk. That was a Rob Gronkowski-like catch and finish. The only thing we didn't see was the spike. The pass deflected.
Yeah, that's one that Taylor Williams should have shot, and Josh Prock's telling her that. You get in the paint, put the ball up. Don't bounce it out to the corner. Burgess on the inbounds, no one on her. Thought about shooting.
Paint cleared out for Jansen's. And they just take it away. Franks takes it away, loses it for a second. Oh, and they called a foul on Burgess. She just came in from behind and tried to grab the ball. That's a tough one there.
Yeah, that'll wake the crowd up.
See, she slips down. Burgess comes in and just takes the ball.
Yep.
And they call a foul on Jayla. And we love Josh Prock. That's the first time I've seen that face, though, and I've seen it before when he was coaching on the other
turns red
side.
and a turnover. Burgess gets it back.
Get in there, Jayla. She got the two to go.
1 point game.
41-40.
They break the press easily.
Yeah, Macy Gore and Carly Gore. You just kind of get it to them and clear out.
Yeah.
Here's Carly working on Taylor Williams. Fades. Shot missed. Lewis cleans up the rebound. Lady Buffs have numbers. Jansen's to Jayla Burgess. Two hit on the arm. Wanted that one to crawl in. She'll have free throws. And if Jayla can hit both these, Kent, we'll have a WT lead. Which the Lady Buffs led, or just lead 5 back at the 4:12
that was
mark.
10-5.
First quarter.
Bulldogs open 5-0. Lady Buffs went on a 10-0 run, and it's been SWASU since. And now we're tied up again.
That's a lane violation, but it doesn't matter because Burgess makes the free throw. 8 points for Jayla Burgess. Tramble fakes the pass, went right at Lewis. Lewis looked like she tied her up, and a foul is called, and so Tramble will go to the free throw line. Good play offensively. She goes right at Olivia. And so Tramble's at the free throw line to shoot a pair. First free throw off the mark. Well, even All-Americans can have off days. We saw that last night on the men's side with Andrew Sisko.
Lewis with the rebound. Gone 2 minutes with the Bulldogs scoreless.
Jansen's a quick release and hits the two-pointer. Haley Jansen's with 7 points. And this is the production that you're talking about, some balance. Jansen's with 7, Burgess with 8.
Yeah, spread the wealth.
3-point lead for WT. Tramble goes around Burgess, finds an open teammate. That's Macy Gore, and three-pointer is in and out. Bulldogs have gone cold to start this second half. Pass ahead, right through the hands of Jayla Burgess. Not a bad idea from Haley Jansen's. Here's the last one there. Smooth release. Look at the paint cleared out. You got everybody on the left side of the floor, and Tramble.
There you go.
Gets it to Ramey in the layup.
Sometimes they just don't fall.
He's in and out. Watch out for the trap, though. Taylor Williams. Somebody's got to be open.
Drives right past 3 Bulldogs.
Jansen's will put up a 3, and it's good. She's heating up.
10 points. Southwestern Oklahoma State wants a timeout. Lady Buffs. Let's watch this. You're worrying about where Taylor Williams is going to go. The 3-person trap. She just dribbles through it, finds the open player. Lady Buffs lead by 5. We got a full timeout on the floor. 7:04 to play in the third. You're watching the D2CCA Tipoff Classic, sponsored by Suddenlink.
80 years, the Lone Star Conference has been committed to excellence. What began in 1831 as a 5-team conference has grown to 18 institutions spanning 4 states. And while membership has changed, the pursuit of athletic success and academic excellence has never wavered. 119 national championships, over 2,000 All-Americans, and nearly 300 academic All-Americans. Celebrating 90 years of success, this is the Lone Star Conference.
WT student athletes drink low-fat chocolate milk post-workout because it helps replenish and restore muscles quickly to their peak potential. Scientific studies suggest that the immediate benefits of low-fat chocolate milk include boosted performance, improved training, and higher recovery rates in athletes. Add low-fat chocolate milk to your post-workout routine.
Go Bucks!
Well, the Lady Buffs have matched their biggest lead at 5. We'll see if they can extend.
Well, and we'll see if the Bulldogs respond, because we saw Kelsey Music very upset during that timeout. Lauren Ramey got the message and splashes the 3-pointer in from the left corner.
3 minutes and 15 seconds for the Bulldogs to hit the scoreboard here in the third quarter.
If you're WT, keep that foot on the gas pedal. Jayla Burgess open and hits a 2. But still a good look there for Jayla. 48-44. Tramble right around the defense. Missed the layup and a late whistle.
They're going to get Burgess with the bump underneath.
And right now, Southwestern Oklahoma State, Kent, has 4 players completely on the left side of the floor. You see the paint's wide open, and WT has got to get someone over there and help.
Well, that was happening in the first half, too, and Southwestern Oklahoma State was taking advantage.
Free throw good for Tramble. The foul went against Burgess, her second personal. Janssens comes out, gets a rest. Carly Matschenbacher checks in. And we did not see a lot of full court pressure in the first half. Right now, Macy Gore is going to face guard Zam Roberts and make somebody else bring the ball up. Matschenbacher missed it. A long rebound into the hands of Macy Gore. Carly Gore, pull-up jumper, no good. Good block out on the backside by Jayla. Burgess dribbles up. Nobody open. Now Lewis with a good cut. Too strong on her attempt, and a blocking foul is called. So Olivia Lewis will go to the free throw line and shoot a pair.
Foul's going to go against Tramble. That'll be her second.
That's a good 2-man game there.
Yeah.
Matschenbacher just patient with the ball, and then Lewis makes a smart cut.
Jillian Sowell for Taylor Williams. Olivia Lewis at the line.
And good form on that free throw for Olivia Lewis. Had a big smile on her face yesterday, post-game up here visiting with me, and talked to her, Kent, kind of similarly to what we talked to Zam Roberts about in terms of, do you ever think you would play in a Lady Buff uniform, and just how's that been? And a big smile on her face, and she said, I'm loving it. They're really enjoying being here and playing with this team, and of course familiar with her head coach at Eastern New Mexico, now here at WT, Josh Prock.
Off-balance shot there by Ramey. Lotzenbacher with the lay.
Oh.
The rebound, takes it all the way. The ball won't fall.
That was a pretty move, athletic in the air to get that one off, but it just wouldn't go down. So the lead stays at 3. Again, they clear out the paint for Tramble.
Sophomore Gardner tight.
That's great defense. Forced the fadeaway. Zam Roberts now gets out of the pack with the basketball.
Races past 3 Bulldogs coming down court.
Jill will take the 3. Had a good look at it. Machenbacher is able to get that offensive rebound. Janssens will try a 3 from the right wing. No good. 2 good looks at the 3. Neither one of them would go down. So here's Tramble. 3-second violation.
There you go.
This is like a football coach, running the same play every time, right? You'll run it until the defense stops. That's what Southwestern's doing
until
here.
they stop you. Full timeout on the floor. 4:35 to play in the third. Lady Buffs have the lead, 49-46. We'll be back after this. You're watching the D2CCA Tipoff Classic, sponsored by Sudden Link.
Welcome to MetaDrive Pharmacy, Canyon's hometown pharmacy for over 32 years. We greet you by name, and our pharmacists take the time to counsel you and answer all your questions. Our Health Mart Pharmacy specializes in serving our community with fast, friendly, professional service and the highest quality medicines and health products. We accept most insurance plans, including Medicaid and Medicare, and we offer free in-town delivery to your home or business. Come visit us for all your healthcare needs.
This is what a new heart valve looks like. This is what a bypassed artery looks like. And this is what a repaired aortic aneurysm looks like. The BSA Heart and Vascular Team is here to help you live life to the fullest. From our state-of-the-art cardiac technologies to our dedicated heart specialists, our goal is to help you take the very best care of your heart so you can enjoy everything else that matters to you. BSA for life.
They're playing the Monster Mash during the timeout. We're playing a great, I say we are, they're playing a great game out on the floor.
We're seeing a good one.
Bulldogs and the Lady Buffs, 49-46. West Texas A&M leads by 3.
Third quarter stats, Lady Buffs 5 of 9, 55% from the field, 3 of 4 from the line. They've not, well, that's not right. It's 49-46. Stat sheet's not showing any three-pointers for the Lady Buffs, but we've had some, have we not?
Well, there it is, 5.
That's for the game, though.
Yeah. They called one of those a 2 that Burgess had. Here's one that Machenbacher will take. Hits the front rim.
But Haley Jansen's hit one.
Yeah, Franks secures the rebound. So it's 49-46. WT 0 of their last 4 from the field. And the Bulldogs are going to get a tough 2 from Tramble.
That's what she can do.
Yeah, that ends a scoring drought that was over 2 minutes.
That momentum gets going. She spins, she turns, and if you try to stop her, you foul.
Lead trimmed to 1. Where's the offense going to come from for West Texas A&M?
Don't stand around, ladies.
Janssens threw it away. Sowell tried to make a cut. Pass was a little off the mark, and the Bulldogs push ahead. Walker Henry. Cut off by Machenbacher.
Good defense.
Excellent ball defense. Gotta be careful in that corner. Machenbacher off the glass, no. Tries to get her own rebound and is bumped from behind. A foul's going to go against Southwestern Oklahoma State.
Southwestern foul. Bethany Franks has her 3rd personal foul. Team 3rd.
They get Franks?
Yes, that's her 3rd.
Okay, with a push. So Franks will come out. Good to see Shamika Smith come back on. Remember, she got injured in the first half. Number 12, a freshman from Norman. So one Norman native replaces the other. Lady Buffs. Machenbacher, quick release, in and out on the 3. Lauren Taylor.
Yeah, over the back.
Yeah, well over the back. And Machenbacher frustrated, Kent. How did that shot not go in?
Yeah.
At home, those are supposed to go in.
That was a good look. It was also the Lady Buffs' 5th. So we'll be shooting free throws. I say we, Southwestern Oklahoma will.
Yeah, this one, a clear call. Look at Taylor.
Yeah.
Trying to crowd surf there. So Ramey's at the line. Lauren Ramey, good free throw shooter. Splash on the first one. And we're tied at 49-49. Zam Roberts. See if they're going to get her back in. Not yet. Getting a rest. So Machenbacher running the point position with the Lady Buffs down by 1. And WT is in a scoring drought that is now 3 minutes long. Avery Walker-Henry pokes the ball free, and it goes out of bounds, so it will be still West Texas A&M ball. But that shot clock
is at 11.
And a smart play here offensively. You're going to get Zam Roberts back into the lineup.
You know, we've seen Zam, and it's probably because it's the 3rd game in 3 days, but the first 2 days she rarely left the floor.
She's going to be double teamed here. Got to go.
Now watch her go.
Nope. Tramble stole it away.
Wow.
Great defense to Walker-Henry. That was one where Zam tried to go between the legs, and the ball was deflected. Ramey tries a 3, no, but nobody blocks out Morgan Smith. 3-pointer missed, and this time it does come back into the hands of Zam Roberts. Taylor will drive, put up a wild shot, miss it, and then I think Walker-Henry touched it while she was standing out of bounds. No. It's going to be Southwestern Oklahoma State ball. Off on the Lady Buffs. And Taylor's got to have just
a she needs some touch on
a little bit of control there on that shot. Is the right idea.
Lady Buffs trail by 1.
Walker-Henry goes away from the ball screen. Roberts all over her. Tramble backs down Machenbacher and scores easily. And you get the sense that Tramble can go to that whenever she wants.
Yeah.
It's a 3-point lead for Southwestern Oklahoma State. Lady Buffs desperate for a bucket. Scoring drought, 4 minutes, 20 seconds. Taylor will try a 3, and it's good. Lauren Taylor, knock it down, sister.
And we're tied again, 52, approaching 1 minute to play in the 3rd.
Walker-Henry. I'm telling you, Kent, you have to remember that name because she is young, still very inexperienced at the college level, but she has loads of talent. Knows how to finish. Zam Roberts knows how to finish with an answer.
I think neither coach can be too happy with their defense on the last 2 possessions. Just let the point guard drive the paint.
Contact. Tramble draws a foul. She'll shoot 2 free throws with the Bulldogs leading by 1 point, 54-53.
Machenbacher picks up just her first personal. That'll send Tramble to the line to shoot twice, and she's kind of been hit and miss from there today.
You know, as much as they're attacking Machenbacher off the dribble, I wonder if WT doesn't pull off like Olivia Lewis, who's guarding right now Shamika Smith, give her an open shot from the outside just to help off on what Tramble is doing. Both free throws good for Tramble.
Well, that's what we've talked about. If you double team one person,
yeah,
they've got so many bullets in the chamber there that someone's open if they find them.
Makyra Tramble will get 34 seconds of a rest here. She heads to the bench. WT down by 3. They go ISO in the post to Lewis. She's fouled before she can turn.
Yeah, they're going to get Franks for
Smith
moving up under. Is it on? Oh, 12, not 32. Shamika Smith, her second.
Foul on the floor, and so it's an inbound throw here for West Texas A&M. Smith pressuring Lewis heavily, and another foul is called. Back-to-back fouls on number 12, Shamika Smith.
That's the second personal foul. The Lady Bulldogs, Shamika
But that'll be the fifth, so that'll send Olivia to the line.
Yeah, you want that pressure, but as Lewis starts to drive that second time, we'll bump. Good free throw for Lewis. Lead to 2. And back to 1. Olivia with 8 points. Macy Gore brings the ball down for the Bulldogs. They're going to call an illegal screen against Southwestern Oklahoma State, trying to free open Lauren Ramey. Was it Smith again?
If it's Smith, that's 4.
No. Macy Gore. 6 seconds. Machenbacher got to go. Can't get a hold of the basketball. Got to put it up. She does. And she misses that deep 3 there. So that takes us to the fourth quarter. What a game. We'll come back with fourth quarter action from the First United Bank Center. 56-55. Southwestern Oklahoma State leads by 1. We're back after these messages on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network.
Choosing the right countertops for your kitchen can be tricky. Nowadays, there are hundreds of colors, patterns, and textures and materials that range from natural to engineered stone. Marble Depot is here for you throughout every step of the process. And yes, we do have a lot of options that might make that decision a little harder, but we're also going to ask the right questions so that you get the most out of your investment. So come by our showroom and let us help create what you've been dreaming of.
All right, we start the fourth quarter in a tight game. It's been this way throughout. 56-55. Southwestern Oklahoma State leading by 1. And KJ, the Lady Buffs will have to keep playing tough defense. But right now, with that score where it's at, the pace in favor of the home team.
Yeah. Yeah, the Lady Buffs are not in a bad spot right here, trailing by 1. They've given some ground at times, but they've been able to make it back up, and they've managed to avoid a large run by Southwestern Oklahoma.
And there's another three-pointer for Zam. Roberts with 24, actually 21 points. 9 of 11 from the field.
Defense.
Perfect from the three-point line, and another steal. Olivia Lewis for 2, in and out. Good hustle by Janssens to get that offensive rebound. Roberts step back 3, and it's off the front rim.
That was a close
The gym
one.
was ready to explode, but it hit the front rim. 58-56. Macy Gore traveled. Oh, they got a foul before the travel. We'll see this again. There definitely was contact. The question is,
Looked to me like Gore started to hop, and Zam got her hand on the ball and pushed her back down. Question is, how much body was involved? Coach Prock, that face is starting to match the color of his jacket. He's been pretty calm through this tournament, but he sees his team competing like he knows they can, and he's going to get their back.
He's a tough competitor, that's for sure. Both free throws good for Macy Gore, who's had a great game today. 13 points.
That ties us up again.
Roberts to Taylor Williams. How did that pass
what a pass.
get through?
Got to make that, Olivia.
Incredible pass from Williams, and then Olivia Lewis kind of shaking her head. She wasn't ready for that shot. And a slip, and this time a travel. Macy Gore frustrated.
Yeah. Josh Prout coaching up Olivia Lewis that when she gets that ball, be aggressive and go to the hoop. Don't just take the 8-footer.
Sure. Yeah, she could have taken one dribble and made an easy layup. Williams at the top. Nope. Tried to squeeze that one through, and a kick ball is called. Sub coming in for Southwestern Oklahoma State first time today. We'll see Lainey Zinn, the 5'8 freshman from Anadarko, Oklahoma. Inbound throw coming here for the Lady Buffs. Lauren Taylor goes around Smith. Pull up. Shot is good. She dropped that one in from 15 feet, 60 to 58. Lady Buffs lead by 2 as Zinn brings it up for Southwestern Oklahoma State. Walker Henry stuck in the paint. Out to Ramey, who shoots that one nearly from Weatherford.
Over the back.
Missed it. Smith goes over the back and is whistled for a foul.
Shanika Smith whistled over the back. That's her 3rd personal.
So subs in for Southwestern Oklahoma State. Carly Gore back onto the court for the Bulldogs, along with the senior Bethany Franks. And Makira Tramble still getting a rest. 60 to 58. Roberts dribbling around, waiting for something to happen. She'll just keep dribbling, put up a left-handed shot, miss it. Good hustle from Janssens to fly in and force the jump ball, but it will go back to the Bulldogs.
Good hustle by Haley Janssens to try and get that offensive rebound. Forces the alternating possession. Lady Buffs leading 60 to 58. 7:53 to play in the 4th quarter here.
It's been a good game here. Really, we've had 3 close ones today. First game was a 3-point game. There's a travel against Carly Gore. Southwestern Oklahoma State has now committed 13 turnovers, and for the Lady Buffs, they've committed 15. Roberts in the paint, pull up, stops and pops. Zam.
How about 23?
Carly Gore.
She had 23 against Drury. She had 21 against Central Missouri. Boy, that was like the Bill Russell long distance. You remember that commercial?
Yeah, that was a try for Tramble, no good. Taylor Williams from
Quick
the corner.
Shot.
No, and Lauren Taylor comes in, gets a rebound. Another try for Taylor. Off the mark again, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Olivia Lewis.
I think she got the arm hooked.
To try to get
the old hook and
positioning.
roll. Yeah.
Okay.
See what we got here. There.
For Lewis, 3rd personal foul. Ball back to Southwestern Oklahoma State. Lady Buffs lead by 4. Walker Henry working on Zam. Goes up, misses the shot, battle for the rebound, and a foul. They're going to call it on Walker Henry. She was battling with Janssens. And
she was holding Janssens off.
And Janssens didn't like that. Good competition really from both.
Lady Buffs by 4.
Taylor Williams to Lewis. They swing it around the perimeter.
And on the block, the point guard.
Yeah, Zam Roberts was down on the block. Coach Prock frustrated. Kent, I think he feels like they're not. He's wanting the Lady Buffs to run a specific set or at least try to get a certain shot. Feels like they're a little out of control right now.
Kind of playing free form.
Zinn tries to spin one off the backboard, missed it. And WT getting the job done defensively. They need to convert on the offensive side.
Rebounding the Dogs 37-33. Nice touch there.
Lauren Taylor hits it off the window. And WT with 6:13 left to play leads 64-58. Here's a look at that last one. They trap. Taylor takes advantage and scores. We're back after this full timeout. You're watching the D2CCA Tipoff Classic, sponsored by Suddenlink.
Joints begin to fail. It's more than an inconvenience. The relentless grinding pain slows you down and can even stop you from doing the things you enjoy in life. At Physicians Surgical Hospitals, our skilled orthopedic experts are using advanced robotic surgeries to get you back to being you sooner with a less painful recovery. We're doing more than restoring joints. We're restoring lives.
A smile is understood in any language. It represents joy, love, and shows you care. At Full Smile Dental, our mission is to build lifelong relationships one smile at a time by providing accessible, compassionate, quality care with the personal touch of friendship. Come see us at Full Smile Dental, located in Canyon, Amarillo, Dumas, and Dalhart, and ask us about our free Whitening for Life program.
Lady Buffs 64, Southwestern Oklahoma State 58. A long time yet to play, 6 minutes 13 in the fourth. But Lady Buffs got to feel like they can play with some confidence here.
They should be able to. They've been getting it done defensively and offensively here in this fourth quarter. Zen starts to drive, cut off. Here's Carly Gore. She wants a ball screen. They switch it. Tramble lost
Loses
it.
the ball.
Yeah, rare turnover there for Makira Tramble. And then she gets it right back. Williams doing too much dribbling in a tight space, and Makira Tramble makes Taylor Williams pay for it, rips it away, and scores a layup off the steal. 6-point lead down to 4-point lead.
But, you know, we still really haven't seen that full court pressure by Southwestern.
Machenbacher open. Hits the front rim. Rebound pulled down by Carly Gore. Carly Gore initiates some contact, missed the shot. And Coach Brock saying go. Feels like the Lady Buffs have numbers. Taylor Williams, the shot way off. Saved by Lewis, and then through the hands of Lauren Taylor.
Now that wasn't a good possession for the Lady Buffs there. They had the look,
yeah,
but it was that shot was way off the mark.
And you've gone cold from outside, so if you're going to run and push in numbers, try to get that thing in the paint.
Yeah.
Because still, Kent, the free throws, Lady Buffs, just 8 free throw attempts. They've made 6 of them, but only 8 tries. Tramble works on Lauren Taylor, gets the arm under there, throws it up, and we're going to have
stepped on the line.
Just stepped out of bounds.
But you notice the last couple possessions, who Southwestern Oklahoma State's getting the ball to.
Number 34. Now watch out from behind. Machenbacher dribbling carefully.
Here comes Trapp.
Ball goes inside to Lewis, to Roberts. Taylor, open 3. Quick release. No, but a great rebound
Fresh
by
20.
Machenbacher. Go to work, Olivia.
Oh, goes to the line. I was thinking you could run the clock down below 4 on this possession, but they got it inside so easy to Lewis.
Good hustle from Carly.
Yeah.
Kent, that was the 8th rebound. Machenbacher has only scored 1 point. Bless her heart, she's 0 of 11 from the field. But good players still make an impact. 8 rebounds.
Lewis knocks down the first. Bumps WT's lead to 5.
Got them both.
This is a Southwestern Oklahoma State team that was the South Central Regional finalist. Fell to Lubbock Christian last March. It's every bit as deep and good this year.
Goodness, Tramble just keeps the dribble until she can draw a foul, and that's one where, again, at some point, and you have to, if you're going to double, it's got to be off of the right player. But defensively, you can't let Tramble just do that. 4th personal foul against Lauren Taylor. She'll come to the bench and get a breather.
Tramble, 8 of 11 right now from the line.
Okay. She's got 17 points and 7 rebounds, missed both free throws.
Those are critical.
Lewis pushes ahead to Sal, who's open, and Jill will get the layup. Coach Prock wanted a timeout before the Bulldogs could get the ball inbounded, and so Buff Nation up on its feet, 68-60. WT leads Southwestern Oklahoma State. Look at that last one. Good court vision from the post player, Olivia Lewis, to Jillian.
Buffs just beat the Dogs down court.
It's a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay here. Kent, this is a great game, and we still got one more, partner.
This has been, we're not just hyping the tournament.
No,
it was an outstanding field. We said from 11 a.m. Friday, this is going to be a fun weekend of basketball, and it has been everything that we thought it could be. Outstanding play, outstanding players, close games, and we've got one now, and we've got one more yet to go. I mean, to think that our tourney nightcap, so to speak, is a rematch of an NCAA Elite 8 game from last spring.
Talking about Olivia Lewis with that assist. How about another double-double for Olivia? 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Welcome to the maroon and white, Olivia.
Macy Gore into the paint, left-hand shot, no, and a good strong rebound by Zam. They'll push.
Zam guarded and then got the rebound.
Good hustle by Sal to chase the ball down. Roberts, nice to Burgess, 2, and the Lady Buffs lead by 10. Great assist.
3:30 to play, 70-60, West Texas.
A whistle.
Yeah, they're going to get Jillian Sowell underneath.
Look at this play from Zam. Crafty, smart, head fake, bounce pass, easy money. And Burgess, KJ, 12 points, 5 rebounds. She has had her best game today. Bethany Franks, they leave her open. The three's off the mark, and Roberts with another rebound. Sal will go up, draw the foul. It's going to be Tramble that commits the foul.
Kyra Tramble, that's her 3rd personal foul.
Both teams struggling from three-point range. The Bulldogs 5 of 18, Lady Buffs 6 of 22, but the Lady Buffs 6 have all come late in the game at crucial times.
Sure. Every point matters. Southwestern Oklahoma State can score points in a hurry. So Jillian connects on the second free throw, 71-60. Bulldogs race it down.
Approaching the 3-minute mark.
Foul. And I think Jillian Sowell was trying to double team. She came over and took a swipe at Tramble, but Tramble was so fast. She went up into the air and drew the foul. So that double team's got to come sooner.
Yeah. Lewis picks up her 4th personal. Double bonus here for Southwestern Oklahoma State. Tramble has missed her last 2. And I'm telling you, Lucas, if you're going to foul on those layup attempts, you got to make sure you do it hard enough they don't get the and one.
Tramble will try to score point number 19, and she does. 71-62. Lady Buffs got to keep taking care of that basketball. Kari Gore harassing Machenbacher, and that's got to be...
Yeah, I think Josh Prock got a timeout. Nope, they got the foul.
Yeah, there was a foul. I'm like you, KJ. I thought he had called a timeout. That was a bump. We'll see it here.
No, it was a bump.
Initially, yeah. But then the second one came right there. Was it Macy Gore?
It was, Macy, 23. Matzenbacher at the line, shooting twice, knocks down the first, maintains that 10-point lead.
Good performance today from Haley Janssens as well as the second free throws missed. Janssens has 9 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. 72-62. 2:45 to play. Macy Gore tries to slide a pass into Ramey. And
it deflected off a Burgess leg, and Zam recovered.
For Roberts, another steal, her third. Pass ahead to Janssens. Good patience. Machenbacher, yes, from the short corner. 74-62. Step back three is good. Macy Gore used every bit of the rim to get that one to drop. Big time shot on the three from Gore.
9-point lead as we approach the 2-minute mark.
Sal, a quick shot, maybe too quick. On the backside, the rebound is still loose. Possession there was in favor of West Texas A&M. Great hustle by Haley Janssens.
Yeah, you got to get
that ball. Is that too quick of a shot there, KJ?
You need to get now where you at least let 12 seconds get off the clock. You don't need to milk it to 20 and then take a wild one, but you're down to the final 2 minutes. You're talking possessions now.
Yep.
If Southwestern Oklahoma wants the ball, make them foul you.
18 seconds on the shot clock. Zam Roberts. Oh, lost it. Tramble took it away. That dribble got too high. And Tramble will go into the defense and draw a foul. Stop the clock with 1:39 to play.
Foul's going to be on Zam, her fourth.
Zam Roberts with her fourth personal foul.
And Tramble goes back to the line.
That ball got up a little high.
Yeah, I saw that.
Some air, some extra juice in these new basketballs. No, nobody can say we've got Deflategate going on, right, with these these new basketballs. Plenty of air, and Tramble makes both free throws. Southwestern Oklahoma State continuing to close the gap, and here's the full court pressure, 74-67. Lady Buffs have got to be smart but still be aggressive when it calls for it. Sal loses the ball, and it went off of Jillian's leg. Coach Prock saying, we're getting bumped down underneath the basket. No call. So now WT has got to tighten up its defense. 1:27 left in the ball game. Lady Buffs by 7. That won't help. Gore had a layup. Thought that one was going to drop in.
Dodged the bullet. That would have changed things.
Numbers. Burgess collects the pass and scores the layup. 76-67. That was a big possession. Bulldogs.
1 minute to play, up 9.
Bethany Franks season opening. And how did that layup not go in?
Well, this is going to take more time if they do score.
Gore tries a three, no good. Franks fouled as she gathered that loose ball.
Matzenbacher is going to be guilty of the bump. For Carly, that'll just be her second foul. 47.8 to play. Lady Buffs 76. Southwestern Oklahoma State 67.
You know, you look at the last several possessions. Southwestern, 1 of its last 7 from the field. Lady Buffs, 4 of their last 5.
But Southwestern, I mean, they're under the basket, and that ball's just rolling across the hoop and won't go in.
Yeah, the Dogs thinking these usually go in when we're back in Weatherford.
Yeah.
One shot.
But this was the bucket that was so hot for the Buffaloes last night.
Sure. Second free throw made, and so it's an 8-point game. And the Lady Buffs take a timeout. It's a full timeout. Don't go anywhere. A great one here at the D2CCA Tipoff Classic, sponsored by Sunlink. 76-68, WT on top. We're back after this.
The The best tailgates start with the best beef, and the best beef starts with Market Street. Market Street, where we do beef the best.
Welcome to Shimon Dental Group, where every day we're excited to see our patients and treat them like family. We are dedicated to providing you with the highest quality care in a friendly and comfortable environment. Shimon Dental Group's patient-focused philosophy puts your needs front and center.
We are constantly investing in leading-edge technology. Innovations that speed the treatment process and improve aesthetics. We're expanding the breadth of our cosmetic and restorative services through training to provide the best possible outcomes.
Just with the level of commitment that they show to taking care of my family and I, it's absolutely unmatched in this town, so I've been very happy with them.
Brightening smiles for more than 3 decades.
Contact Shimon Dental Group for your appointment today.
It's crunch time, Kent.
Yes, it is. 47.8 to play. 76-68, 8-point lead for West Texas A&M. Their largest lead was 6 a little earlier. Not 6, it was 10.
Yeah.
Zam on the inbound.
Got to take care of that basketball. You know the Bulldogs are going to be coming with traps, trying to get it back.
Work the clock. 33 to play. There you go. Southwestern wants the ball back. They're going to have to foul, and if you get the ball in either Motzenbacher or Roberts' hands, you got a good chance at the line.
I'd say this was a good foul there. The two.
Yeah.
Zam Roberts, 23 points, 10 of 15 from the field. First free throw, a little strong. You know, this is actually, can't believe it or not, her first trip to the free throw line today.
Yeah. And she's 64% on the year.
Got the second one. Lead is to 9.
Come on, fans, make some noise.
Olivia
Lewis.
Lewis. Yep, Lewis stole it away. Into the hands of Roberts. Lady Buffs can smell this victory. Roberts trapped, lost it, got it back. Motzenbacher, hot potato, gets it over to Burgess. And the Lady Buffs are going to get a foul called there. It'll send Lewis. Yeah, Lewis, you got to go shoot the free throws, Olivia. She was heading back on defense.
So, up 9. Can be double digits if she sinks them both.
9-point lead. Feel better if she can make one of these. Or both. First one's good. So Kent and I can say this. Josh Prock had told us coming into this tournament, he knew how tough the competition was going to be. To go 1-2 in this tournament, huge.
You see improvement in this team. You go back to game 1, and then you see how the Lady Buffs played yesterday against Drury, and today they play a regional finalist and are 11 seconds away from a victory.
2-pointer missed by Macy Gore. Motzenbacher clears the rebound, and the Lady Buffs are going to dribble out the time, and this is, congratulations, nearly foul called with 0.6 of a second.
Yeah,
we'll give Motzenbacher a chance, but Kent, this is going to be the first victory for Josh Prock as head coach of West Texas A&M, and it's a big one.
It's a big one. He's going to be humble and
yep.
hand it to the girls, but it's going to be a lot of fun around Lady Buff basketball.
So the free throws are good, and that does it. Final horn sounds. Buff Nation up on your feet as West Texas A&M defeats a very talented Southwestern Oklahoma State Bulldog team by the score of 81-68. WT is 1-2. Southwestern Oklahoma State is also 1-2 through this tournament. We'll step aside, take a timeout, come back, and we'll have the post-game show for you, a chance to visit with one of the Lady Buff players, have the final stats for you, and wrap things up from the First United Bank Center. We're back after this timeout here on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network.
This is a walk-on athlete. They train long, put their heart into the game. This is the passion we're built on. It's why we put our heart into creating game day with a taste of Louisiana. Walk-ons. We live for this. This is a walk-on athlete. They train longer, put their heart into the game. This is the passion we're built on. It's why we put our heart into creating game day with a taste of Louisiana. Walk-ons. We live for this.
Welcome back to the First United Bank Center as the final score 81-68, West Texas A&M with a big victory on day 3 of the D2CCA Tipoff Classic. They defeat Southwestern Oklahoma State 81-68. We're going to be joined by Jayla Burgess. Get her up here. And if she's going to accept the interview, she's a little concerned with the guy with this crazy wig. Get you slide over just a little bit. Yeah.
Yesterday she told me I just need to shoot more.
Do what?
Yesterday she said I just need to shoot more.
All right, Jayla, good to see you.
You too.
Here, slide this way just a little bit. Lady Buffs get the win 81-68, and now joining me, Jayla Burgess. Final statistics here for Jayla: 14 points on 6 of 8 shooting. You also had 6 rebounds, 2 assists, a block, a steal, and this was a big win for West Texas A&M.
We needed it.
Okay, so talk about that. Talk about the win and how you feel after this one.
Well, going into this one, we had already lost the past 2, and we knew that we needed to pick it up in order to beat this team. And we came together as a team. We said we need more energy on the bench. We need more energy on the court, and that'll translate to playing better on the court, and it did.
Jayla, I'd heard this from your coach. I'd heard this from your grandmother, your mom, and your aunt, I believe. And then you had even said this: I need to get more involved. I need to shoot more. I need to be more aggressive. We saw that today. And so talk about that in terms of just your role and what you're seeing in your second season here with this team. And we saw it translate out on the court today.
You know, I think it all comes down to confidence.
Okay.
I think that's one thing I've struggled with in the past last year. I think you saw it. And that's something I'm working on this year. And Coach Prock and the assistant coaches have really helped me with that. And I think that's why I'm doing better this year.
Well, you're doing great, girl. So I want to talk about this. Southwestern Oklahoma State, a talented team, especially offensively, but you hold them to 68 points. You got to be very proud of your defensive effort today.
Oh, of course. That's one thing we really emphasized going into this game. Coach Prock said, you know, we need to keep them under their average points, and we did that today. So.
Yeah, you play great competition, obviously, every day. It was a team who, in the first day, it was Central Missouri, a Final Four team from last year. Drury made it to the national title, played them yesterday. And then today, Southwestern Oklahoma State, a team that nearly made it to the Elite Eight, just got beat out last year by Lubbock Christian. So to go 1-2 at the beginning of the season, what does that mean for this team moving forward, Jayla?
I think it shows that we're right there. We're right there with the big dogs from last year.
Okay. Hey, I want to see you keep shooting, keep making those great passes and great plays, and I know that your family wants to see that as well. Jayla Burgess, a great game today for the Lady Buffs. They win at 81-68. We're going to keep having some more fun. We'll take a timeout, come back and wrap things up from the First United Bank Center. Lady Buffs win it today over Southwestern.
Please welcome to the floor.
Welcome to MetaDrive Pharmacy, Canyon's hometown pharmacy for over 32 years. We greet you by name, and our pharmacists take the time to counsel you and answer all your questions. Our Health Mart Pharmacy specializes in serving our community with fast, friendly, professional service and the highest quality medicines and health products. We accept most insurance plans, including Medicaid and Medicare, and we offer free in-town delivery to your home or business. Come visit us for all your healthcare needs.
This is what a new heart valve looks like. This is what a bypassed artery looks like. And this is what a repaired aortic aneurysm looks like. The BSA Heart and Vascular Team is here to help you live life to the fullest. From our state-of-the-art cardiac technologies to our dedicated heart specialists, our goal is to help you take the very best care of your heart so you can enjoy everything else that matters to you. BSA for life.
Welcome to MediDrive Pharmacy, Canyon's hometown pharmacy for over 32 years. We greet you by name, and our pharmacists take the time to counsel you and answer all your questions. Our Health Mart Pharmacy specializes in serving our community with fast, friendly, professional service and the highest quality medicines and health products. We accept most insurance plans, including Medicaid and Medicare, and we offer free in-town delivery to your home or business. Come visit us for all your healthcare needs.
All right, welcome back to the First United Bank Center. We'll put up the final statistics there. As you see, the Lady Buffs victorious 81-68, defeating Southwestern Oklahoma State. So the WT picks up the victory, improves the record to 1-2 in the early season. And looking at the stats, you see that defense that I was just talking about with Jayla Burgess. The Lady Buffs hold Southwestern Oklahoma State. Not only hold them to 68 points, but they hold them to 34% shooting from the field. Only allows 6 3-pointers to a team that made 16 threes yesterday. Both teams very good at the free throw line. 7 more attempts for the Bulldogs than the Lady Buffs. Rebounds, another great defensive stat there for WT. They out-rebound Southwestern Oklahoma State 46-38. Individually, West Texas A&M 4 players in double figures. Zam Roberts leads the way again in scoring, 24 points on 10 of 15 shooting, 5 rebounds for Zam. 4 assists, 4 steals. What a stat line for Zam. 14 points for Jayla Burgess, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block in 28 minutes of play. Olivia Lewis, another double-double, back-to-back days of double-doubles for her. 12 points, 11 rebounds, 2 shot blocks for Olivia Lewis. Haley Jansen's had her best game in a Lady Buff uniform. 9 points today, 4 assists, 7 rebounds, and a steal for Haley Jansen's. Provided great energy as well. Carly Machenbacher, 6 points, 9 rebounds in 25 minutes of action. And Taylor Williams on her birthday, 3 points and 2 assists. 8 points for Lauren Taylor. She played really well, especially in the second half. 8 points for Lauren. On the other side for Southwestern Oklahoma State, 2 players score in double figures. Makira Tramble, 21 points, 8 rebounds, 4 steals. Macy Gore, 16 points, 3 rebounds. And then 7 points for Bethany Franks, 8 points for the freshman Avery Walker-Henry. That does it for the third game of the day. Big shout out to our director, Mr. Jacob Johnson.